Today, we are visiting Dos Aguas. Welcome back to Endless Mountain. It's one of those rare, perfect days in the Valencian interior. The winter chill has finally broken. The thermometer is sitting at a perfect 23 degrees, and the sky is a deep, endless blue that seems to pull you toward the horizon. For the motorcyclists, Dos Aguas is legendary. They come for the technical dance of the CV435, where the lean angles feel infinite and the roar of the engines echoes off the limestone walls. It's a place of brotherhood, where every rider nods in respect, knowing exactly what it takes to navigate these tight hairpins and sweeping canyon curves. But look closer, and you'll see the true grit of the cyclists. For them, this is the ultimate test of endurance. They battle the steep gradients of the mountain pass, lungs burning in the crisp spring air, all for the reward of the summit. The descent into Dos Aguas is their adrenaline rush, a high-speed reward for a morning of relentless climbing under the wide Valencian sky. In the shadows of the wild rosemary and Mediterranean scrub, the ecosystem thrives. From the elusive wild boar crossing the barrancos at dawn to the rare reptiles sunning themselves on the warm stone, every inch of this Valencian desert is alive. This isn't just a technical route for speed, it's a sanctuary of biodiversity. Look toward the jagged skylines, and you'll see the true masters of this terrain. The Iberian ibex, mountain goats that defy gravity, cling to the sheer rock faces just meters above the asphalt. This is their kingdom. Above them, the thermals are owned by the giants. Golden eagles and Bonelli's eagles, circling the peaks with a predatory grace that mirrors the flow of the road. We are approaching Dos Aguas, a small, resilient town of barely 300 residents. From this distance, it looks like a white ribbon clinging to the base of these massive limestone walls. It's the kind of place that feels hidden from the rest of the world, tucked deep into the folds of the mountain. As we enter, the wide mountain road narrows into ancient, sun-drenched streets. Everything here is built on an incline. Steep stairways, whitewashed facades, and balconies overflowing with flowers. At 23 degrees, the town feels quiet but alive, centered around the Plaza del Ayuntamiento, where the church tower stands as a landmark for every traveler who makes it this far. As we leave the streets of Dos Aguas behind, the world suddenly falls away. We are descending into the heart of the Júcar River Canyon. The road here becomes a narrow ledge, carved directly into the vertical limestone. To our side, giant rock walls rise hundreds of meters, showing every layer of geological history. At 23 degrees, the air in the canyon is still and warm, carrying the scent of dry earth and pine. As we push deeper into the interior, the scale of the landscape becomes overwhelming. These aren't just hills. They are massive limestone tectonic blocks, scarred by millions of years of erosion. You are driving through a labyrinth of vertical cliffs and deep, sun-scorched ravines that hide the secrets of the Júcar River Canyon far below. Ahead of us lies the bridge, a thin line of steel and concrete spanning the massive void. Crossing it is a breathtaking experience. Beneath our wheels, the Júcar River flows in a deep, vibrant turquoise. It is a striking contrast against the sun-bleached orange and gray of the cliffs. From this height, the water looks calm, but you can see the sheer power it has wielded over millions of years, slicing through the mountain like a blade. Look at how the river carves its path. It doesn't go around the mountains, it goes through them. This water has traveled from the high Sierras, winding through these ancient gorges with a single-minded goal: the Mediterranean Sea. The way the Júcar bends and snakes through the Muela de Cortez is a reminder of nature's patience. Every curve of the road we drive mirrors a curve the water carved centuries before us. The climb out of the canyon toward Millars is just as dramatic. The road twists upward, giving us one last look at the bridge and the river shrinking below. We are moving between the shadows of the cliffs and the bright spring sky, caught in the middle of a landscape that feels eternal. The mountains may try to block its path, but the river always finds its way.
I'm dying here, looking for a way out, and it's getting pretty clear.
As the horizon expands, we realize that the road to Millars is nothing short of breathtaking. It is a path of pure wonder, where the canyon plunges into a dizzying abyss and the world feels vast and untamed. Look closely at the mountainside. The road isn't just laid upon the earth. It is a scar of ambition, literally carved into the living pulse of the stone. These sun-drenched cliffs are more than just a backdrop. They are a cathedral of time. It was within these very layers of rock that the silent remains of the giants were found. Ancient dinosaur bones, resting in the shadows of the massif for millions of years. Who were these titans that once walked where we now drive? What stories are buried beneath our tires? Perhaps we'll uncover those secrets soon. But that is a journey for another episode of Endless Mountain.